Welcome back to Virtual Reality Game Dev Ed. This is the 6th tutorial video for using MakeHuman in Blender. Okay. Now, if you're looking at yourself from the front view, you might notice these little circles here. However, when you rotate them a little bit, they're not on his face. These are actually sitting way out in front of the body here. So let me first, before I start talking about getting into the actual face functions themselves, let me go ahead and mention this wonderful little function. Okay. Now, I know our model is a little gray here, but look at the eyes really closely. Is that not awesome or what? The eyes will actually also move all the way around. Okay, go ahead and center that real quick. Right click it to undo what your changes were, and select one of these outer ones, and yep, you guessed it, one eye at a time, all the way around in the head. How awesome is that? This one will do the other eye. Now what he is doing, this is literally what he is looking at. This is the angle he's looking. So we can change that to whatever we want. That's so cool. Okay, now we get into this. First thing here, these work like the scrolling knobs in MakeHuman. Okay, this will move your whole tongue up and down wherever you want it. And we want ours to be sticking up out a little bit where I had it. Okay, this one moves your jaw open even more, up and down. See how it's stuck to the line? Just realistically, directly moves your jaw down for you. Okay, actually do want to open my jaw just a little bit more, that way we can see our tongue sticking out when we render it. You can move this around if you'd like. Let me go ahead and sit a little closer to my face. This is just a controller. It's like a remote control. If you right click on this box, it'll move around where our controller is. We can move it out of the way or closer to the model we're working with. Since I want to give everyone a good view of what's going on here, I'm going to move it nice and close to our model real quick. Okay. Now right click on this one, and we see this just opens up his bottom lip for us. Okay, that's pretty cool, right? I'm going to go ahead and open that up just a little bit so we can see the bottom teeth, because they also have a different texture. We'll see that when we render it. This will open this point of the lip. It's not something I'm going to move. This one will move that point in the lip. I'm going to leave that there too. This will actually widen your mouth out a bit. And for this I do want to see the teeth. So I'm going to make my mouth just a little bit wider for this example render on both sides. Okay, then I'm also going to pull up my top lip a little bit, and this will move out at these points again. You can give yourself a smile if you'd want. These are how you smile and frown. I'm just doing kind of a crazy face. Okay. This moves your nose up and down. Blows your cheeks out. Shucks them in. Blows your nose up and down. Okay, I'm gonna leave that alone. This one will actually move your cheekbone up or down, however you want it to be. You can squint to the right, have it normal, pull down just the bottom cheek, you know, kind of weird squinting function. Okay, I'm gonna leave that where it goes. This does the same thing to the other side. You can just straight squint from the side, or just move your cheek up and down. Okay, now this will literally blink your eye from the bottom. We can pull up our eyelid a bit. And this will pull up the other eyelid from the bottom. And this will pull down the top eyelid, so we can close the eye. If you want a good blinking animation, you want to actually pull up both of them a little bit, because we don't just blink with our top eyelid. Okay, this does the other to the other eye. Put that back where it was. And, yep, you guessed it, this does the eyebrows. Can actually give them a raised eyebrow look, or pull them down, give them like a crazy lazy eye. And this will actually move the whole center of the forehead, give them a O look or an angry look, depending on what you are going for. And it also lets you squeeze it in a little bit or pull it back out a little bit. Now I'm just doing an O face, so I'm going to go ahead and pull mine up. Okay. Isn't that awesome? Well, there's about it for the armature. The last thing, the last one that I didn't touch on is this, which will literally move the whole model around for you. So let's go ahead and right click and leave them right where it was, and go ahead and render this image real quick and see how this looks. See how it saved all of that? Now let me zoom into the face real quick. Let me actually go ahead and render a better image for us, that way we can see a little bit of detail. You see how we have teeth color, we have creases in the skin, it raises his eyebrows, his tongue is colored. That is awesome, huh? Our fists are changed to exactly the position we had them at. And there's even fingernails. How awesome is that? There is nothing in the world better than this program for making realistic human models that are ready to be animated, ready to work with. They just come right out of MakeHuman, fully rigged, perfectly ready to go. It's absolutely incredible. I love this program so much. Okay. yeah, that's right. I need the top lip as well. I'm on full render quality, so it's just taking a short second here. Got my facial features a little messed up, but you see, it will raise up the eyebrows. You can give him a smile. That's pretty cool. Absolutely awesome. The reason I looked a little messed up is I actually pulled it out. We actually don't, I pulled it up. We want to look closely when you're working with this. A nice cheesy smile. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this back to where it was. See how that looks. What I'm doing here is pointing out a little bit of the slightly unrealistic problems, excuse me, with working with a model. You have to be careful. There are realistic limits as to how our face moves and everything. And if we don't reach, if we can't hit those points, then you're gonna have some unrealistic effects. For instance, you saw when I had my body turned at one angle, I actually folded myself completely in half, or I could actually pull my arm through my head and have it sticking out over here. So when you're moving your characters around, be fairly careful to kind of work with more realistic limitations. Okay, and that would end my my couple tutorials on the armature. So next we're gonna start getting back into some clothes and start putting some clothes on our model. I will see you all again soon.